Take 3. Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for being here. I'm very happy to have you here. This is your reading for mid-April 2022. It is good for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and any significant Cancer placements. Feel free to go and look up whatever sign you want to. Basically, use your intuition. Have a look at the titles of the readings, see if any of them pique your interest. It's a general reading, so we're going to look at past energies, current energies, and where these energies might take you, bearing in mind everyone has free will, you and other people. Whatever comes up in the energies is what comes up. Basically, it's sort of for you to take the energies that I'm talking about and apply them to your life, really, whether they are relevant for your love life, career, spirituality, personal development, however it applies to you. If I see anything obvious coming through, I will mention it, but really, when we're talking about energies, it could be the energy of a person or energy of a thing, a project. It's going to be different for all of you, so yeah, use your intuition. It's a message for the Cancer Collective. Okay, so not every single message is going to resonate. Don't try and force a reading to fit. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Okay, use your intuition just to take the bits that apply for you and leave the rest. Okay. Having said that, if you found this video, I do believe you found it for a reason, and I do believe there will be something in it for you. Okay. I'm just going to go through a few things that I kind of got from Spirit just when I was meditating on your energy. Okay, it's a bit of a random thing that I've started doing before readings, because basically it all started with Taurus. As I was preparing to do the Taurus reading, I just couldn't get this blue owl out of my head, and now I've realised, and that's because I took a shower before the reading, and I always get stuff come to me in the shower, but now I've realised if I actually meditate on your energy before we go into the cards, I get random stuff coming through, and it's just little synchronicities for you, really, kind of little symbols that might be of significance to you before the reading, and it might be confirmation that this reading's for you, or it might be a case of something that you see or hear or notice at some point after the reading. I would say within the next 4 weeks probably, because that's kind of my intention with these readings, that they sort of cover a 4-week period, really, like monthly, and like beginning of the month to the end of the month, and then sort of mid-month to the next mid-month, if you get me. But it's all very fluid in tarot anyway. But yeah, it might be that you see these symbols or see pictures or see the thing that I'm talking about after this reading at some point, and it's just kind of a wink from the universe. To me, it's kind of synchronicities are a way of knowing that the universe has got your back, the universe is on your side. But it's an opportunity, I think, when you have a synchronicity, to kind of stop in that moment and notice and be present in that moment, and maybe even notice what you were thinking or feeling in that moment. There might be some relevance in that, something like that. So I'm just going to go through what came through, and I'm going to try not to repeat everything I've already said, but I will. First thing that came through was poppies. I don't even think it's the time of year for poppies, so I've got no idea. I happen to have a card here with poppies on. It might be an illustration of some poppies that you see, or you have seen already. Also, the name Poppy might be of relevance to you. Also, the name Rudolph might be of relevance to you. But also, you might randomly find something with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on it. I know, I don't know where it came from. I genuinely don't know where I get this stuff from, but sometimes it smells. Sometimes it comes through as smells. Yeah. Anyway, then I got a planetarium, and I had to, I saw it, and I had to blooming Google it to work out the word for it, because I was like, is it planetarium? Is that the right word? But yes, that's the right word. So I don't know if you might be visiting a planetarium, planning on visiting one, or you've visited one, or you might see a leaflet for one or something. Yeah, that came through. And then the song Weeping Willow by The Verve, but also an actual Weeping Willow image as well. So whether that has like importance in your life, I don't know, but let's get you some cards. Now we've been through that. Radiant Wise it is then. I don't even think about that. Yeah, like I said, past, current, where it's taking you. Let me know in the comments if anything that I've mentioned is a synchronicity for you. But for many of you it might not come up until after the reading. What's under the pillow in that Weeping Willow song? Weeping willows stood under my pillow. I don't know how it goes. I might try and learn it. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed and all that. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. It all helps the channel grow, helps the messages kind of, or helps the videos like get in front of people's eyes, so that if there's something about the title that piques their interest, they can click on it and hopefully find the message that they need to hear. And also if you subscribe, it does help me pick up on your energy as well. So yeah, right, let's get you some cards, please. Cancer. Sometimes the stuff that I've talked about, we get some sort of confirmation in the reading as well. Thank you. Past energy, Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. Although I failed to see how anything that I've written down, because I've got it all written down. I failed to see how anything that I've written down could come up in the reading. I don't know. Oh, we've got red. The Queen of Pentacles has got red flowers actually, but they don't look like poppies to me. That flip, yeah, it did. Past. That's really flippy. Okay, moving on to current energies then. No. The Sun and Ace of Pentacles. I just felt the urge to look at them because it's like they wanted to come out but they didn't. Current energies. Right, I'm going to take them as current. The Lovers. Interesting. And I'm going to take these as future. Right. Thank you. Oh, you've got an extra future. 2 3s. Sorry, I just have to finish shuffling the cards so that the bottom of the deck card is the right card. Oh no, I don't want extra. Oh, I've got extra now. So you're supposed to have 3 cards and you've got 5. What's coming on top of the Emperor is the 10 of Wands. Right, bottom of the deck energy, Hierophant. I had this whole rant on one of the readings about how you actually pronounce that word. It's just because I watch so many American readers, and obviously the pronunciations are, I can't say it in American. Hierophant. Anyway, but I say words weird anyway. What's northern for Hierophant? That's what I want to know. I do crack myself up. Right, overall energy, the read. Hierophant and 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is anxiety. Thoughts going round and round and round in your head. What's causing these thoughts? These thoughts are linked to a reversed Hierophant. This is about societal values. It feels like this is how you fit into society. There's a sense of feeling like you don't fit in. I'll be honest, that's what I'm getting, the sense that you don't fit in. It's like other people's values seem alien to you. And it's like a worry for you. Like it's causing you to go round and round in your head. Interesting. Okay, that's the overall. Let's look at past energy. The Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands, all upright. I feel like something you've been manifesting came into fruition here in the past with the Magician and the Eight of Wands. It feels like something that you've been working towards, something that you've wanted, you've set the intention that you want it, you've taken the action to get it, and it's like it's come in. And like there's a real sense of contentment here in this past energy, which feels like recent past energy. You know, sometimes when I pull these cards, it feels like this goes way back, this kind of past, but this feels recent past to you. In fact, you might almost still be in this energy as you watch this. I'm getting for some people, really. But yeah, the Queen of Pentacles has everything she wants. There's a real sense of contentment in these cards in the recent past here. Let's look at your current energy then. Looks like we might have a little visitor. Hi, Betty. Some of you might be trying to make a decision with the Lovers here. You know, obviously the Lovers can be taken quite literally, but it feels like a decision because you've got the Nine of Swords and it's like it's going round and round in your head what to do. Let me clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Yes. Well, I'm going to get in the way though, says Betty. Ten of Pentacles feels like kind of satisfaction with your environment, but it's reversed. I think this decision that many of you are going round and round with, apart from possibly being about a romantic situation, it feels like it's about something that affects your environment, affects your immediate environment. I mean, for some of you it could be like a decision whether to move in together, actually, for some of you, because Hierophant as well can be a commitment. So you could be deciding whether to take that next step. I mean, it might not be the next step of moving in together, I don't know. It might be a different type of next step, a different type of commitment, but something like that. Let me clarify this Ten of Pentacles though. It's interesting it's in reverse. I don't know if that means it feels like there isn't that commitment there, or if it's the Moon, the Fool. That's too many cards. I actually feel like for some of you, you're being quite physically affected by this anxiety. It's given you quite physical symptoms. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry anyway, because anxiety sucks, but right, I'm just going to leave them there. I mean, I have to notice it's another 3. It's not 2 3s, is it? Yeah, no, another 3. Yeah, there is another 3, and you've already got 2 3. Oh, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. Ignore me. Carry on. Scratch all of that. Right, where are we at? Yeah, you seem very up in your head. You got the Fool, the Moon, and the King of Swords to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Yeah, the Fool is a new beginning, so it supports what I said about this sort of taking something to the next level, making a commitment on some level, like whether that's moving in together or just a, kind of agreeing that you're more than friends, or you know, even agreeing to go into business with someone. Yeah. So it does feel like that's what it's about with the Fool coming out, but you feel confused about it. There's a sense of confusion here. There's a sense of being uncomfortable with the unknown. There's a sense of being uncomfortable with the unknown. And there are things about this situation that are unknowable, as there always are. But it's a sense of being uncomfortable with that and trying to defeat that feeling with logic, which is human, but it doesn't always work. And I get the sense it's not working for you at the moment, Cancer. I wonder if there's something in that Verve song, Weeping Willow, something in the lyrics that might be helpful or interesting or relevant. I'd Google those lyrics if I were you. I mean, I probably should. I probably will after this reading. Sort of just the Ace of... Yeah. I mean, when I was discussing this, thinking about this, clarifying on this, the Ace of Cups did come out as well. So that kind of is a new beginning in a love relationship. So it supports what I've already said. So I'm just going to put that there. And then the Three of Pentacles. You see, the Three of Pentacles, it came out in reverse, is quite... It's mini Hierophant energy for me a lot of the time. So... kind of backs up what I was saying. It almost feels like possibly a collaboration for some of you. It's very interesting, this Three of Pentacles card, because normally you have like 3 people. I think traditional Rider-Waite-Smiths is 3 people. Yeah, most of my decks have 3 people, and then here she is on her own. Very interesting. I've never got my head around this card being like that. In this deck, it's the Thelema Tarot. She looks a bit forlorn. I don't know. I can't dig and dig and dig in these readings because I don't... I try to keep them around the 20-minute mark, but I mean, it can be a card of friendship, so it could be a sense of like moving, because it's reversed as well, so it's sort of moving out that energy. It could be a sense of moving out of friendship and into a romantic relationship. For some of you it could be that, for some others of you it could be just about a collaboration, like whether to start this collaboration or not. That's the decision that's kind of you're toying with, but you're wondering if you share the same values. It comes back to that overall energy. You're wondering if you share the same values, whether this is a love situation or a business situation. You're wondering if you are fundamentally compatible. I don't know. Let's look at future energies. You've got 5 cards for your future energies. The kind of core cards are the Emperor in reverse, the 7 of Wands, sorry, 7 of Cups. Oh, my cat's having a fun time. And the 3 of Swords. 7 of Cups feels like confusion here. Again, this confusion is carrying forward into your future energies here. And then the 3 of Swords is about betrayal. It feels like you're worried, are you betraying yourself? That's what it feels like. It goes back to these values, these fundamental values I was talking about. Am I betraying myself? If I take this option, am I being true to myself? Am I betraying myself? Yeah. This is a card of options as well, to be fair, and it's come out in reverse. I'm going to have to clarify on that, I think. There's a sense of... feels like you've got all these options, but you still want more. Oh, you feel like there is no option. It's like you think there is no option that meets my values. So I'm always going to have to compromise, so therefore it's okay for me to compromise in this situation. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. Someone even might have said that to you in lieu of an apology recently. Oh, I'm human, I'm not perfect. Yeah, that's a pretty lame thing to say alongside an apology, I'll be honest. But anyway, just my opinion. Justice reverse on the bottom of the deck. Comes back to what I've just said. That doesn't feel fair. That doesn't feel like a fair apology. I'm not going to clarify the Two of Wands actually now I've said that. I think I've got enough meaning from that. But it feels like oh God, it feels like a burden. Like your own values feel like a burden to you, is what I'm getting. Weeping Willow. But this takes me back to the Weeping Willow. I really should look up the lyrics of that song. Please look up the lyrics of the song. I might look up them up afterwards and put something in the comments myself about how they might relate to the reading, or I might not. But yeah, anyway, it feels like your own values are burdening you. Make of that what you will. Why is this Emperor here reversed? This is another person's energy? This could be another person's energy. This is the person who you are deciding about, or the energy that you are deciding about, the connection, whether it's a person or a thing or a job. Or tell me more about this Emperor in reverse for Cancer, please. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse for Cancer. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Deserter. A deserter. You're worried about deserting your own values. But there is anxiety about abandonment here, though. Plain and simple, there is that anxiety, which is like totally human. Everyone carries that. I swear. That's just my opinion, but I swear everyone carries that. Fear of abandonment. Thank you. Three of Swords has come out again as I'm talking about fear of abandonment. You couldn't make it up. It never gets old though. It never gets old when that type of thing happens. One more card to clarify the Emperor. One more card to clarify the Emperor, please. The Ace of Swords. Came out sideways. Clarity. Do I have clarity? Don't I have clarity? Am I thinking clearly? I don't know if I'm even thinking clearly. So in terms of the Emperor in reverse, bit of a lack of stability within your own self. But also it could be someone else's energy. When the Emperor is in reverse, it can be someone who's quite domineering. So it might not leave much room for expression of your values, if that makes sense. So that could be something that you're dealing with within this situation as well. I'm going to go to believe in your own magic. No. I'm going to go over here. These are a bit cheesy sometimes, so prepare yourself, Cancer. Mind you, I'm a bit cheesy sometimes. And I do try to stay away from toxic positivity, I really do. It's not what I'm here for. Call me out on it, seriously, if I ever go down that route, because I'll be disappointed in myself. Final message, please, for Cancer. Final message for Cancer, please. Final message for Cancer, please. I really feel like it's affecting you physically, because I feel physically affected by this reading. Final message for Cancer, please. Final message for Cancer, please. I am the dreamer of my dream. When I lean toward love, I am led. Make of that what you will, Cancer. I'm the dreamer of my dream. I'm sort of taken back to this nine of swords energy, which can be literal nightmares. So you know, I guess it's saying if you've got time to have if you've got time to think of the bad things, possibilities, then you know there is some room to think of the possible good things as well. If you know what I mean. I know what I mean. When I lead toward I am led. I'm going to leave it there for you, Cancer. This video's got too long and I'm going to have to stitch videos together now probably. Okay. Thanks for joining me, my lovelies. I'll see you next time. Take care.